So let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains that let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Our Pro-Chancellor, graduates and members of the university community, good afternoon and welcome. I'm Michael Gonzalez, the University Librarian. Graduations are one of the university's most important events. This year the university will hold approximately 50 graduations, both in Sydney and in Shanghai. We are also delighted that some of today's graduates are attending, having previously missed the opportunity to attend a ceremony due to the pandemic. I'm doing a lot of catch-up. I would like to introduce you to the official party who are here on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Dr. Jack Steele, Pro-Chancellor of the university, who will preside over this ceremony. The Pro-Chancellor is joined today by Professor Kate McGrath, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President of Research, Professor Bradley Williams, Associate Head of School Impact and Engagement from the School of Mathematics and Physical Science, Faculty of Science, who will deliver the occasional address, and Professor Philip A. Gale, the Deputy Dean of Science, who will be presenting graduates. The other people seated on stage are professors, academics and professional staff from faculties and institutes who have played such a great part in the success of today's graduates and are all very excited to be here. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Dr. Jack Steele, the Pro-Chancellor, to formally open proceedings.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology, Sydney, to be duly assembled. On behalf of the University of Technology, Sydney, before we begin the proceedings, and on behalf of everybody who's present, I'd like to acknowledge and pay respect to the traditional owners of the lands on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It's upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. Similarly, I'd like to pay respect to the elders, both past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we will celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the Faculty of Science. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates and also recognises the support that they've received from family and friends, many of whom are here today. We warmly welcome you, and together we celebrate the achievements of the graduates. I now invite Professor Philip Gale, Dean of the Faculty of Science, to present the graduates.
Pro-Chancellor, I invite graduates in the Faculty of Science to stand. Pro-Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the Faculty Board in Sciences eligible for awards have completed all the requirements of a course of study approved by the Board and has conferred these awards upon them. Pro-Chancellor, I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Science who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
On behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements and in obtaining the awards for which they have qualified.
Graduates, please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, research is a defining characteristic of a university. Graduating a fully equipped, independent researcher requires nurturing, training, and encouragement. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our Faculty of Science research graduates and express our gratitude to their family, friends, supervisors, and the community who recognise the importance of research education and the acquisition of knowledge. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving research degrees. The following students have graduated with the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Taryn Chalmers, for a thesis entitled Evaluating Cardiovascular Associations to Effective States in Professional Drivers, a study of Australian truck drivers and train drivers, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Sarah Lal and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Charles Cranfield. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Taryn Chalmers. Pearl Stella Dad-Daigle, for a thesis entitled Verticillium Wheat in Australian Cotton, examining the relationship between Australian Verticillium daily isolates and virulence, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Maurizio Labate and Co-Supervisor Dr. Tony Chapman. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Pearl Stella Dad-Daigle. Artelin Eslame, for a thesis entitled Heart Rate Variability and Neurocognitive Performance in Blue and White Collar Workers, Implications for Cardiac Risks, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Sarah Lal and Co-Supervisor Dr. Najar Nassif. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Artelin Eslame. Naomi Coe-Bellick, for a thesis entitled New Stemsation, a Comprehensive Analysis of Adipose Stem Cells, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Matthew Padula and Co-Supervisor Emeritus Professor Bruce Milthorpe. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Naomi Coe-Bellick. Elizabeth Margaret Peterson, for a thesis entitled Investigating Bacterial Filamentation as a Survival Strategy for Infection, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Emeritus Professor Elizabeth Harry and Co-Supervisors Dr. Amy Bottomley and Associate Professor Bernadette Saunders. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Elizabeth Margaret Peterson. Alison May Riccofrente, for a thesis entitled Characterization of a Fasciola hepatica microRNome and an evaluation of its role in the host-parasite relationship, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Sheila Donnelly and Co-Supervisors Associate Professor Naam Tran and Associate Professor Catherine Gorry. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Alison May Riccofrente. Joel Steele, for a thesis entitled Mass Spectrometry Analysis of Non-Protein Amino Acid Misincorporation and Proteomic Changes in Neurotoxicity-Related Cellular Pathways, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Matthew Padula and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Kenneth Rogers. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Joel Steele. Pro-Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with a graduate diploma in Medical Laboratory Science, Jose Andre Galvez Palomino. Bachelor of Medical Science, Honours with First Class Honours, Shreya Joy Barman. Grace Owen. Rita Solaka. Bachelor of Medical Science, Honours with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Kaylee Grace Heyman. Isabel Louise Napa. Yu Chen Xia. Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Bachelor of Medical Science, Annabelle Denton. Bill Diaz. Cordelia Jane Ewers. Laura Grant. Lucy Emma Hargrave. Damien William Logan. Justin Chan. Bachelor of Science in Medical Science, Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Aditya Raj. Bachelor of Medical Science, Bachelor of Business with Credit, Cassandra Hargreaves. Nicholas Hernandez. Nina Koratek. Huin Chan Le. Karishma Mala Singh. Robin Mark Lawrence Soers. Sarah Tolui. Bachelor of Science in Medical Science, Bachelor of Business with Credit, Stephanie Anka-Wood. Alessia Junta. William Jack Lloyd. Bachelor of Medical Science, Bachelor of Business, Shefali Malik. T. Le Queen Nguyen. Bachelor of Science in Medical Science, Bachelor of Business, Sidra Fatima. Grace McCurley. Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Languages and Cultures, Harriet Rose Betty Gibson. Bachelor of Medical Science, Diploma in Languages, Ivana El Khoury. Bachelor of Advanced Science in Pre-Medicine, Saida Ahmadi. Yahia Al-Hamdi. Maimuna Arja. Zoe Babbage. Claire Marie Begpoor. Alessandra Katia Gibson Bitego. Eilish Elizabeth Cameron. Chelsea Roseanne Cunningham. Yasmin Jade Dowd. Jessica El Hayek. Crystal Barbara Elias. Tara Louise Foreman. Sheridan Franklin. Fatima Hamidavi. Acacia Jessica Hill. Zan Z, Hilary Y. Yuen Hocknell. Phoebe Hunt. Samia Islam. Perlin Priscilla Mary John Brito. Benjamin Kelly. Luca Grace Cronenberg. Pratam Kumar. Abigail Eve Mulcaster. Rami Najjar. Sana Salim Oraktai. Kimberly Farm. Mehraban Rahim Zadeh. Joseph Sade. Noor Sako. Abigail Santos. Pranjali Dharmesh Shah. Kavindeep Kaur Shokar. Elisa L. Simone. Grace Ying Tan. Mubasira Tasnim. Nicole Danielle Riqueber Viray. Bachelor of Health Science in Traditional Chinese Medicine, Jongsang Kim. Bachelor of Medical Science, Rivan Lazkin Abdul Ahad Dawad. Noor Abu Surya. Milad Al-Khamis. Janat Al-Samir. Tiana Clara Julia Allen. Zainab Al-Musawi. Diana Saba Georgis Asi. Marwa Atai. Simran Kaur Bansal. Angela Basevska. Bianca Cow. Jessica Cow. Him Yong Cha. Ajay Chavan. Silvana Chukkeir. Mackenzie Cox. Denise Damasio del Oliveira. Aya Danun. Amelia May Dixon. Alan Ali Riza Dursun. George Iskandar. Jasmine Leslie Lee Faley. Lorenz Heinrich Gebecken von Hollander. Jude Gibbs. Raka Guru. Dina Diyar Haddad. Damon Tadashi Hanna. Asma Shahzadi Ishaq. Audrey Ismail. Ruben Seamus Tchaikovsky Coleman. Jeremy Ernest Joseph Jameson. Bitisha Karke. Sriya Krishna Konduru. Steffi Koshi. Stephen James Krishna. Min Tien Le. Brenda Ka E. Lee. Zoe Rain Lee Wheatley. Alistair James Leong. Jia Chi Lee. Fiona Luong. Kevin Lear. Myrna Mayoya. Angie Makadisi. Shital Manjibuti. Angela Mansour. Lara Matar. Ryan Joseph McLean. Jasmine Namo. Alexander Nerutos. Wilson Nguyen. Anna Nikolovska. Sean Philip O'Brien. John Peter Francisco Parajo. Mabel Rian Paz. Sushakri Prabhawat. April Bell Purden. Fatima Ramadan. Catherine Mulo-Ray. Andrea Rodriguez. Lachlan Edward Reynolds Rush. Jeremy Saad. Crisanti Marie Saur. Emily Kate Schilling. Victoria Corrine Skinner. Freya Jane Smith. Stephanie Swai. Xin Ying Rachel Song. Himanshu Soni. Peter Denny Steele. Isaac Danos. Sharon Nabulu Teo. Stephanie Villa-Borut. Indigo Maya Wallace Knight. Christopher Shear. Richard Zhang. Bachelor of Science, Stacey Michaela Haitian. Shaikh Rafael Al-Hadi bin Shaikh Safari. Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science, Isabella Scarlett Polanitz Courtney. Bachelor of Science in Medical Science, Amy Drapak. Nestor Miguel Rimorin Estrada. Stephanie Gregor. Aisha Juliet Howland Rose. Jordan Thomas Jong. Emily Grace Kokinogoulis. George Conares. An Lee Nguyen. Madison Papa George. Kushi Upendra Parekh. Tony Pham. Sulail Fansavan. Maya Smith. Tan Tipawan. Nadia Unz. Lachlan Churchill Winston.
Pro-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Science.
So on behalf of all at UTS, I'd like to say a huge congratulations to our new graduates, but just as importantly, to your family and friends who've given their support, love and understanding during your studies. So finishing a degree is a major milestone, and we don't underestimate the amount of hard work and sacrifices you've been in reaching this goal, especially as you've done it during the COVID period of time as well. You should be very proud of what you've achieved. Your university is certainly very proud of you. Your graduation is one of the most important moments in your life, and it brings with it both opportunities and also challenges. So it doesn't finish here. The opportunities have never been greater. UTS graduates are held in very high esteem by employers, not only because of the quality of the education you've received here, but also because of the university's practical nature. And you will have heard occasionally mention of the importance of STEM training and STEM graduates for Australia's economic and wellbeing future. It's a lovely moment to be here on this stage watching all these science graduates. Conversely, the challenges in the workplace have never been greater. Scrutiny and the expectations of society are already pretty high and continue to grow. So I urge you to maintain the highest level of professional and personal integrity. Please confront with courage the inevitable ethical dilemmas as they arise, and remember the caution that what you walk past is what you condone. So beyond the opportunities and challenges, a graduation signals that you've gained new knowledge. Use it wisely and responsibly. Ensure that your impact is a positive one, that you're seen to be a contributor rather than a taker. I say this particularly because you're graduates of a University of Technology. So technology can certainly be applied as a force for good, as we all know, but be alert to unintended consequences, and even more, of course, be alert to applications of technology that are intentionally not benign. So you've got new knowledge, but there'll be times when knowledge alone is not enough. You'll be required to make judgments where the answer is not clear. So judgment is informed by experience, particularly the experience from making mistakes. So we all make mistakes, but they also provide the best learning experience, and they build the reserves of judgment upon which we can later draw. So my challenge to you, all of you here today, is to make sure you make enough space and time to be able to acquire and deepen your judgment skills. It'll require you to do something that doesn't come naturally. It'll require you to turn off your electronic devices, for example, just to do some thinking. Think about the questions you need to ask. Think about the answers that you receive out of that process. Think about the judgment calls you'll need to make. So here's the other piece of good news. We hope that your relationship with UTS does not end today. Your career will evolve in multiple dimensions. That'll require new and continuous learning. UTS is very focused on the way in which we can continue to support you, our alumni, in your lifelong learning needs. So we welcome you now to the global alumni community of 270,000. Please stay involved and stay in touch. Remember, our alumni office is your lifelong learning connection to UTS. So, once again, can I congratulate you all and wish you every success in applying the skills and the knowledge that you've gained from our world-class institution. I'm now going to invite Professor Kate McGrath, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President of Research, to introduce the occasional speaker.
Pro-Chancellor. Before I introduce our occasional speaker, I also add my voice in acknowledging the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, on whose lands we celebrate this graduation. I add my congratulations specifically to all of you sitting out here in front of you. Just personally, I'm a chemist, so you're my peeps. I think that this is just an amazing thing that you've accomplished, that we're acknowledging today, and I hope that you really own it and believe in yourself as you go forward. Our occasional speaker today is Professor Bradley Williams, who is also a member of our professoriate here at UTS. Professor Bradley Williams is a lifelong advocate for the dual notions of partnering to create the most effective teams to deliver solutions for unmet needs, and of ensuring that meritorious research finds pathways towards commercialisation. This philosophy has led him to commercialise some of his own research outcomes, and in partnership with a major chemicals manufacturer, to the development and commercialisation of two world-first technologies at the 100 kilotonne per annum scale. That's quite huge if you don't know. Professor Williams has worked closely with the minerals, petrochemical, food and environmental protection sectors to help improve processes and sustainability. He has executive leadership experience in the commercial and academic sectors, and as a senior academic has supervised over 55 students to successful completion of their PhD degree. He has published widely in leading international journals. It gives me great pleasure to invite Professor Bradley Williams to deliver the occasional address.
Pro-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Kate, thank you so much for the introduction. Deputy Dean, colleagues and guests. Isn't it just amazing to be graduating? Well, is it? Yeah? Of course, it's great, it's great. So congratulations to you all on this milestone event. You've received and completed a top-notch education for sure. I want to deeply encourage each and every one of you to grasp what you've learned and the skills that you've grown. Grasp with both hands and run with it. Run hard and leverage it to the maximum. Now let me tell you why I feel so strongly about this message. I remember with vibrant clarity the moment of my first graduation, and my second, and third, and fourth. I'm the first and still the only one in my family to become tertiary qualified. I consider myself supremely privileged to have received a first-class tertiary education. You see, not everyone has the opportunity to do so. But mine came at a cost too, and a cost I bore long after I had completed my studies. I studied a total of 9 years up to PhD level, not once failing a single subject along the way. Those studies took me 10 years to pay off, 10 years. Because I studied with a bank loan, but it's an investment, right? It's an investment in yourself, it's an investment in your future. You see, growing up, my family was always short of money, and so I had to take out a bank loan to fund my studies. But it wasn't always so. My grandparents lived in Rhodesia, which is now known as Zimbabwe, where they had hotels, citrus farms, and racehorses, and they were really, really successful. But then came the Civil War, and they had to flee for their lives. They fled with a car and a caravan, leaving all other belongings behind. In later years, the same thing happened to my father, who was a farmer in Angola. In fact, when he fled Angola, he actually drove right through the border gate with his car and young family. He literally bashed through the boom gates, like you see done in the movies, into the arms of the home team military on the other side of the border. It's pretty wicked, right? I mean, you see this stuff in movies, but it's my family. So now the rest of my family is uneducated but entrepreneurial. And even though my parents started and managed several small companies in succession, none was especially successful, and so money was tight, and that's why I had to borrow money to study. The only new clothes I got when growing up were at Christmas and birthdays. The rest were hand-me-downs from my older brother. But I became determined to improve my lot in life, and education was the key. So you can see where this is coming home. So I worked hard, and I worked like a demon, really. I passed all my subjects and went on to an academic career that has been really good to me, as you heard from the introduction. Education has been a gift to be cherished and jealously protected. And for you, education is a gift to be cherished and jealously protected. Early on in my academic career, I became a keen advocate of outreach education. So with teams of staff and PhD students, we ran holiday classes for underprivileged children in squatter camps around Johannesburg in South Africa. Those gorgeously eager children soaked up our knowledge 2 weeks at a time, 3 times a year. But only very few of them would be able to go on to university because of a lack of opportunity. I convey the perspective of lived experience when I speak of the poverty-crushing power of education, when I speak of the beautiful privilege it is for you to have studied in a country like Australia with such a wealth of opportunity, when I speak of the untold opportunity that a good education brings you. So grasp this opportunity. Grasp it with both hands and never let go. Your studies at UTS have opened doors for you. Walk through those doors and never look back. But with that said, when you are looking forward, also consider your ongoing education and your ongoing repurposing of your skills and updating your knowledge. Stay engaged with UTS for a lifetime of learning. Stay engaged with this moment and cherish it as you embrace your future. Thank you.
I thank our occasional speaker, Professor Bradley Williams, for the occasional address on this important day for you as UTS graduates. I can only reiterate what he said. You have invested in yourself, and that took courage and support by everybody else that was around you. I also totally agree. Education is a gift to be cherished and jealously protected. You'll never ever lose what it is that you've gained today and that we're acknowledging today. And as you go forward, I also reiterate what Bradley has said. It doesn't stop today. The educational opportunities that will open up further doors for you are in front of you. We all say we're never going to sit and do an assessment again or learn a new thing again, but we do it every day in effect. Congratulations, own what you've done. It's an amazing, incredible achievement. So, in conclusion, let me say that the very best wishes and the pride of the university go with each and every UTS graduate. Congratulations again.
Pro-Chancellor, guests and graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of this ceremony. You made it. On behalf of the Pro-Chancellor, I invite you to join the official party for refreshments. These will be served in the Great Hall foyer just outside. The photography, framing and memorabilia services are located on level 4, just one floor below us. It's the last day of sun for the next few days, so please make sure you go to the lawn and get some nice photos, because it's nice and out there. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. As it does, I invite our new graduates to join the procession, which will end in the balcony room just outside. Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?